Moore.
Here.
Board Member Mark Schiffert.
Here.
Board Member Craig Catalanoto.
Here.
All right, you're good to go.
Okay, reading in your minutes, please.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Anne Marie made a motion, second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, so moved. Okay, so we'll move right into the agenda. We have a hearing postponed until we meet on a regular basis.
I have one question. I'm sorry to interrupt. I apologize. Christine, did you speak to Helen by any chance in regards to what she wants to do about this?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Okay.
So my understanding is that, we should look to resume it once in-person meetings resume.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we have no hearings, pending complaints, 0, no new complaints. We have home improvement license, new applications, 14 of them. Do we have any discrepancies?
I have a couple things I wanted to note. Malin, I'm sorry, I've been really swamped at work. I usually send this to you before the meeting. But I'm gonna go down to 193 is David Bennett Construction.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to pull it. Okay. If I had it in numerical order, go ahead. I'll find it.
On questions 8 and 9, it looks as if he checked yes as to whether he's had a license denied or not, or if he's ever been convicted of a crime. But then on line 13, he says that he's had no crimes or violations of law relating to business. So what were the violations?
So on number 13, he actually initialed it because he had made a mistake. So we had him, instead of cross that out when he answered on 8, that was the mistake that he made, 8 and 9. And then I had him initial, if you see it on the application, it's initial that he made the mistake. That this was actually.
Shouldn't he also initial then 8 and 9 and with with the proper answers and then initial there? Just going down the line,
You know what? I had him at number 12. It's initial. It says, are there any liens or judgments filed in New York State against you with your business or yourself? And he initialed that saying no.
Okay.
So that worked for 8 and 9. It covered, because 8 and 9 really is a repetitive of number 12. So I had him initial number 12 and I did have him initial number 13.
Well, that's liens or judgments, but he stated violations of law relating to business. So to me, maybe there could have been some other type of violation had nothing to do with business. That's all. But you spoke to him and there are no others. It just doesn't look that clear.
I can have them fix it. I did do the background check. It's clean. There's nothing on him. There's no judgments. There's nothing there. If there was, it would have came up. You can easily have him correct that and submit a letter, send it over to you if you want to hold it until we get that.
Can you approve it subject to receipt of that? Just make a separate motion for that one and.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
To receive.
Yes. I will. Okay, I also have number 198 is Brett. I don't know that's worth holding this, but he says, have you ever been licensed in the town of Southampton before? And it says yes, but he didn't list the business.
Give me 2 seconds.
That's the only thing I saw on him. I don't know that it's
That's
worth holding that.
Number 12, 30 days. 12.
Number 6 on 198.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just see if he even comes up. I'm in the computer right now. I don't have this business or him in the account, either one. I can, I'm more than happy to hold it. It's probably a typo.
Well, I think I'll add this to the list of the 3. I have one more that I just wanted to make a note about. I'll make a motion to approve these pending correction of that. All right, and then the last one, this, I don't think it's worth holding this either because all the documents provided within prove that it's a corporation, but on 196, it is Lighter Group, Inc. He just marked that he was a sole proprietor, not a corporation, but all the corporate documents are within there. So going down the line, maybe that's appropriate in the system, should be marked that it's a corporation. Okay.
Well,
So,
on that same one, it's a Delaware corporation.
but there's a New York
No.
state filing receipt in the papers.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
didn't see that.
business, yeah, he's got New York State. He's filed.
Okay.
Okay, does anybody else have any?
Wait, question. So then is it in the name of, is the applicant in the name of the corporation that is the license is going under or the individual?
It's going under the business. We have the filing receipt from the state of New York for the Lighter Group, Inc. And he has from the state of New York, it was filed at 90 State Street, Albany, the actual articles of incorporation. I have it all here.
Okay.
The business is registered in the state of New York.
Okay.
Right. Does anybody have any others that they want to bring out before we make a motion?
There was one, I thought I had an additional comment about,
It's that you did the brother fence, you did, but that also has the filing receipt for the state in there.
And
that
it's
you
got,
filed
it's
the
got a judge, it's got a letter from the judge. Her husband died. The paperwork's not all transferred, but she has power of attorney for everything. So that paperwork is still in the midst of being changed over.
Yeah, the filing receipt's from 1979. It's an old one, Mark.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
I see.
It's not like the same format that you're used to seeing.
Yeah, and then we
Right,
have the
but
Circuit
it's-
Court of State of New York for Suffolk County providing the appointment of administration. So
But
she's overseeing all that.
The license is gonna be under the name of the
The business, but the business is owned by somebody who's deceased. it's her husband. So she submitted his death certificate showing she's also married to him. All right. And she also gave me, which I did with you, it shows that he had a business and that everything, the surviving spouse was her, and that the business that she had was a fence installation owner, fence installation, brother fence. So the paperwork is here. It is sealed. And I have the court documents from a judge signing off that she has administrative. So I'm willing to take this because she didn't file, or she's in the midst of filing the new articles of incorporation since the business being transferred over into her name.
All right.
Okay, we have any problems with it? If not, Anne Marie, you want to make a motion to accept?
Okay, so I'll make a motion to accept the new home improvement license applications, 14 in total with the notation of the 3 that were pending information.
Which
from-
3? Sorry.
I'm gonna list it right now.
I have 2 pens.
200193, David Bennett Construction. If questions 8 and 9 could just, once he resubmits that he initials those and changes the answers to no, that would be approved once he submits that documentation to you. And then 20000198 is Brett Rankin Inc. Number 6 just has to be corrected. And once he submits that, that would be fine. And then just to make note that Lighter Group 200196, it's just listed as a sole proprietorship, which it is not. It's a corporation, so if that could just get corrected and initialed, and that would be accepted as well. So I'm putting that motion forward. Does anyone have a second?
Second? Mark,
Yeah.
second. All
I'll
in favor?
second.
Aye.
Hi.
All opposed? So move. Renewal applications, we have 73 of them. I get a motion?
Motion?
Motion by Ed,
Ed,
second by Craig. All in favor?
Aye.
hi.
All opposed? So move. New plumbing registrations, we have 0. Renewal plumbing registrations, we have 17 of them.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second,
I'll second.
Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
So approved. We have no other business before us except for what Mark brought up, which I don't think we have to have an executive session. We could discuss the issues that you brought up, Mark.
Yeah, okay.
I think that those are executive session issues, so if you want to have an executive session for advice of counsel, we can do that. Obviously, we don't do that on Zoom though.
Okay,
Does that have to go to next month then?
It would,
So
unless
that's
you
on the agenda.
want to adjourn for all other purposes. And then, we'd have to do some type of a conference call, or I can just speak to Mark directly.
okay, we can't discuss it at any point.
I just want to touch base. I did speak with Kim, the head of, one of the people in land management. A lot of the things that Mark brought up in the email, most have been addressed and corrected. The other ones are
The
town
website, yes.
issues and need to be addressed directly through land management. That's not something that we can do. And I think I answered almost all of those questions for you, Mark.
There were only one question I had was, Mark said about new construction being licensed, and I thought that we were told years ago that we have no jurisdiction over new construction.
We do not.
No,
We do
you
not,
can-
and we
you-
never
You
have.
cannot say that, Maylene. I'm sorry. Every other jurisdiction requires a home improvement contractors for new construction. No, listen,
Yeah, but
Maylene,
hold on, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. And from what my understanding was all these years was that we could do that, but the town board has to change the law.
That's correct. That's correct. I think that every other jurisdiction was like every jurisdiction, whether it's the village of Southampton, village of East Hampton, Southampton, East Hampton, the village and the town, Brookhaven, everywhere else for new construction, you have to also have a license. And the Suffolk County requires a license for new construction. And it is in the General Business Law 777. It says for new construction. So we're making an exception. I'm not sure why.
Well, I think we would have to send that back to the town board and ask the town board to change the law. They're the ones that made the law, and right now it's not in our law.
I couldn't see it anywhere, that exception.
Am I correct on that?
Christine can verify, but I never saw the exception anywhere in our town regulations.
I don't believe it's in the town regulations right now. However, if you want to discuss this further, again, on advice of counsel, I recommend you go into an executive session.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll call an executive session. We'll have that next. We have to do that by not Zoom, right?
Yeah, no, you can do it by, we can do a conference call now, or you can just put it on for the next agenda and we can do it next month. However you want to do it. I can tell you that I have not fully researched that issue. So you might be better served by putting it on for next meeting, but that's entirely.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, let's set it up for next meeting.
Yes,
That way you can research it and
exactly.
have the answers that we need. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that fine with the board?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get a motion to put that into the agenda next meeting?
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
Second,
I'll second.
Anne Marie, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all opposed? So moved. Okay, with no other business before us, I get a motion to adjourn?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you gotta go.
You're on vacation.
Yes.
You wanna go to the beach.
Yes, go back out to the beach.
Okay,
Yes, that's right.
I have a motion from Mark, second
Second.
from Craig, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hi,
All opposed? So moved. The next meeting is December 9th.
December 9th. Okay, fantastic.
Okay, everybody have a great day.
You
Thank
too.
you, everyone.
Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.